Greetings, everyone. This is Dheeraj from Anviz technical team, and I'm back with a new training session, new public training session for you. Today, we are going to cover a very important series of Anviz products, that is C2 series, which is one of my favorite series because it's very good. And if I talk about the features and functionalities of the device, even the operations are very good. So definitely we will go with the presentation where you can get more things, and you can aware about the product series. So if I talk about C2 series, it's a very versatile and standalone biometric access as well as time attendance solution from Anviz, where you can use it for time attendance as well as for access purpose. So let's start with the training. So if you are having any doubts, any queries, you can raise your queries in Q&A session, or you can drop me a message on chat box so that I can answer your queries. So in today's presentation, today's training, I'm going to cover brief on the Anviz. Then we will cover key features of Anviz C2 series, where we are going to talk about the functionalities and the features of C2 series. Then we'll have some FAQs, which generally customers ask about C2 series, so that you can get aware if you are getting any questions, any queries regarding regarding the training, regarding the products, then definitely that will be covered in FAQs. Apart from FAQs, if you're having any doubts, any queries, you can ask me so that I can clear those doubts. And then we'll have that Q&A session after our presentation. So about Anviz, this is let's have a glance on the Anviz. We are the global leader in smart biometrics industry, security industry, where we established our office in 2001. We are having our global R&D center and operation center at China. Then we are having our USA office, and we are having a complete manufacturing base, which is around 50,000 square meters manufacturing base, which is based at Shanghai. So we are the leader in biometrics and video surveillance and intelligent smart home security as well as smart building solutions. We are always energetic and open to provide solution kind of things to our customers. If we are getting any suggestions, if we are getting any kind of projects where we need to implement the solution in different way, definitely we are already there, and we will help to our customers for that. The major product line of Anviz, like we focus on security products and solutions, and we are having our surveillance products as well. So it is divided into two parts, that is control and time attendance solution, which is our major focus, and we are having a separate solution, that is smart surveillance management solution for our customers, where we can provide altogether solution for security and time attendance and access control purpose. We are having more than 2,000 plus global partners across the world, then 200,000 plus installation that we have already done globally, then 300,000 plus enterprise and SMB registered users which are connected with Anviz directly, and they're using our solutions for their automation purpose. Major success stories, like there are thousands of success stories in the market from Anviz side, but these are the topmost successful stories that we have implemented solution to these customers. One of the best customers is Mexico government, where we have implemented liveness fingerprint access control solution for more than 100,000 staff, and which is installed across 1,000 plus sites. Top 20 universities where we have provided cloud-based time attendance solution with the hardware solution from Anviz. So there is a clubbing of solution, like we have provided time attendance solution, and we have provided a cloud-based solution for attendance configuration, attendance calculations, and reporting and everything purpose. We have provided cloud-based solution as well, where we are having more than 150,000 students and faculties for which we are working for calculation of time attendance and other things. The major corporate solution is top security solution, where we have implemented the solution around 30 global branches for 50,000 staff across across all those 30 branches. So these are major success stories that we have implemented. For more success stories, you can go to our website and you can go to Okay, sorry, my bad. So these are the success stories that we were talking about. Then, apart from that, we participate in multiple, multiple exhibitions and webinars, and we conduct multiple trainings to our customers, which you will get it on our website. So you can just visit our website and you can get more information regarding our, what do you say, regarding our participation to the market, regarding our support to the market, that you can get it on our website as well. Then if I talk about the key features of Anviz C2 series, this is completely a different series, which is designed considering multiple things, into the mind, like considering the feedback from the customer, considering the new design and solution required for the customers, that you can get it from here. So if I talk about C2 series, C2 series is a series where we are having device for access control and time maintenance control. And the symbol C2 means they all support to dual frequency RFID card. So that means the device is supposed to 125 kilohertz as well as 13.56 megahertz RFID card. So these devices can be used with both the RFID cards. Beside the classic and versatile terminal C2 Pro, all C2 models uh, have compact structure and waterproof design. So all the devices are IP65 protected. So you can install the devices for outdoor solution as well. So these are the devices which are very, very easy to install. Again, being a compact design, you can install it on a narrow frame for access control purpose. Apart from C2 Pro, C2 Pro is specially designed, which is with the display and keypad and like verification mode like fingerprint as well as RFID. So this is kind of a wide model where you can install device for time and access control purpose. But apart from that, C2SR or C2K or C2 Slim, these are the devices which can be installed on a narrow frame so that the customers can use it for access control purpose. These devices can be installed for outdoor solution as well. Then going further, I will talk about each and every model and their specifications. So C2SR is a RFID card reader that can be connected with third-party controllers. So this device is not having its own processor, own memory, you can say, like that. It's a very sleek device which can be connected with third-party controller so that you can use the device with any other access control solution. The device is having 32-bit processor. It is again IP65, and it's supposed to dual frequency card like 125 kilohertz as well as 13.56 megahertz frequency cards. Identification speed less than 1 second, less than 80 million seconds, I can say, and supposed to RS485, and it's supposed to begin 26 and 34 bit output. So as I said, like these devices which can be connected to third-party controller. So if you want to use the device, then you have to have either use Anviz controller or you can use any third-party controller. As the name suggests, it's SR, it's a slave reader. So this can be used with any master reader or any third-party controller. Then going for C2KA, that is C2 with keypad access. So KA denotes keypad access. C2K is RFID reader with keyboard where a user can use a pin verification mode as well. So this device supposed to RS485, Bluetooth communication, Wi-Fi communication, and also it is having a IP-based system topology. So you can access the device on a particular IP number and then you can connect the device to the network, and you can access the device data and everything on your software. So device supposed to PoE. So I can say like you can use the device with PoE, where you can give power as well as communication through a single channel. The device supposed to 10,000 users, 10,000 cards, as the device is not having fingerprint. So we will talk about the users and cards only. Device is IP65 base, suitable for outdoor solution, supposed to dual frequency RFID cards. Identification speed is less than 0.5 seconds. Then if I talk about the communication, device supposed to TCP/IP, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and RS485. So you can connect the device on a cross-check mobile app, and you can configure the device from the mobile phone itself. So that is what the use of Bluetooth that we have given into number of devices for the communication purpose, for the configuration purpose. So as it says, like it's supposed to cross-check mobile app as well. Then device is coming with relay and VGAN output both. So you can connect device directly to the lock, directly to EM lock or any other lock, and then you can use the same device for connection to third-party controller as well, where the communication will be based on the VGAN. So device supposed to VGAN input as well as output. And obviously the device works on 12 volt or a PoE. So PoE is again a feature of the same device. Then if I talk about C2 Slim, it's a very compact device with easy to install on a narrow door frame and support to fingerprint. Like this is again important feature that we have provided into C2 Slim. So C2 Slim is different than C2K or C2 SR, where it comes with a fingerprint as well as RFID solution. Like the both verification modes can be used in this case. So admin cards will be provided with the device for the configuration purpose. The maximum fingerprint or cards that we can register to the device are 3,000. Device is IP65, so supposed to outdoor installation. Dual frequency verification, dual frequency card verification is also available here. That is 125 kilohertz electromagnetic card as well as 13.56 megahertz MIFARE cards can be supported on this device. Identification speed is less than 0.5 seconds. The communication mode is TCP/IP, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and RS485. Can be connected through mobile, like through Bluetooth to mobile application for easy configuration and access purpose. Device is coming with a relay and VGAN input output, so you can use the same device with third-party controller or Anviz controllers as well. And device is coming with 12 volt power range, as well as the PoE support is also available in the same device. C2 Pro, as I said, like this is completely different design, which is actually designed considering multiple things. Like it is equipped with dual core 1 gigahertz processor. So the fast verification mode is available. C2 Pro is high performance time attendance terminal basically. So the purpose of the device is completely different as compared to other devices that were provided. So the major purpose or major focus of this device, like designing behind this device, is time attendance purpose. So it also provides one relay and support to VGAN output. So you can connect the same device to the access control solution as well. So even though the major focus was on time attendance, you can use the same device for access control purpose as well. Maximum fingerprint and card capacity is 10,000, which is huge as compared to other devices. Then support to dual frequency verification card verification. Identification speed is less than 0.5 seconds. Comes with TCP/IP and Wi-Fi. So this device is not coming with the Bluetooth communication. So you can use TCP/IP and Wi-Fi and USB host so that you can connect the device to a system directly through USB host as well, or you can download the data using pen drive, using flash drive basically. Device is coming with a relay output and VGAN output, so you can use the device for access control purpose as well. If you are using SC011, which is a relay controller from Anviz, so this device can be combined with SC011 for the access control purpose. And device power range is 12 volt and can support to PoE as well. So these are the five models that we are having in our kitty from C2 series. Now, if I talk about the comparison as compared to, like if I talk about the comparison, then a simple chart is available, which you can take a screenshot so that you can help it. It will be helpful for you guys while pitching the solution to the customer. So it will define you the fingerprint or card capacity, it will give the identification modes, protection rating, then the card which supposed to this device, then communication mode, input output, like whether device supposed to begin output only or it's supposed to begin input and output both, and door sensor and exit button and other things. Then the software the devices support. So if I talk about C2SR, this device is having RS485 communication. So the device will not support to any cloud or any other application. The device can be connected to the software using RS485 communication. If I talk about C2KA, the device comes with a fingerprint. Now C2K, C2 Slim, and C2 Pro. All these three devices comes with a fingerprint-based verification as well. So the communication or identification mode will be card plus password, or any combination of fingerprint, card, and other things. Then the device comes IP65 rating, like C2K and C2 Slim are IP65. Then C2K and C2 Slim both support, like all three support to EM and MyFair, and C2 Slim and C2 Pro, those devices can come with optional HID, iClass, and proximity cards. So you can talk to sales team if you're having requirement of reader with HID, iClass solution. Then communication mode, C2K and C2 Slim both supposed to TCP/IP PoE, RS485, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth. And C2 Pro supposed to TCP/IP PoE and Wi-Fi. The device will not come with the Bluetooth communication. Then if I talk about input output, relay output is by default in all three devices. And if I talk VGAN, the VGAN input and output are available with C2K and C2 Slim, and VGAN output only is available with C2 Pro. Then C2K and C2 Slim both supposed to door sensor and exit button, and C2 Pro supposed to exit button only. Then software, if I talk about C2KA, C2 Slim, and C2 Pro, all three devices supposed to the Crosscheck standard, web server, as well as Crosscheck mobile. So you can use the C2 Pro will not support to Crosscheck mobile, but C2KA and C2 Slim will support to Crosscheck mobile through Bluetooth communication. But C2 Pro is coming with it's coming with an option where you can connect the device to Crosscheck Cloud. So the device is already supporting the Crosscheck Cloud, so you can use the device for communicating data on cloud application. For more information, you can go to our website and you can check the features as per the devices, and then accordingly you can pitch the solution to your customers. So there are some queries coming from the customers on a C2 series. So I will just brief you 3 to 4 queries, which will give you some brief idea, like what kind of queries customers are raising, that will help you guys to answer your queries, to answer your customer queries basically. The first query is like, can C2SR work independently? As I have already told, like C2SR is a slave reader. It doesn't have relay output or to work with access controller. So you cannot connect C2SR to the access controller. But yes, C2SR is having RS485 communication, which permits it connect to the software Crosscheck standard to modify the VGAN output format so that it can be bound with any other third-party controller. So for example, you can use a combination of C2SR and C2KA. So the same can be used, as a combination. Then what is the difference between C2 series and the M series? This is again a good question one of our customer asked, as they wanted to pitch the difference to their customer, to his customer. So the main difference is like the casing and the sturdiness of the device. Some models have similar type, like most of the models from C2 series and the M series are having similar structure, look and feel, maybe similar. Then, but if I talk about the difference, there are some differences which will help you to give the solution to the customer. So M series device, is having a high strength metal shell. Like the casing of the device is a metallic casing. So if I take a comparison of C2K and M5 or M3 Pro, then definitely the casing difference is there. So C2 series supposed to PoE for a flexible installation, which is not available with the M series. So the main function and the operation method, of the devices are almost same. Like if you see the operations, if you see the features of the devices, then you will feel it's similar, but there is a difference of the casing, the shell that we use for covering the device, that is different. Do the C2 series device support to Crosstalk Cloud? Crosstalk Cloud is a cloud-based platform. We have covered number of sessions on the Crosstalk Cloud, which is specially designed for time maintenance purpose, and it's completely hosted on Anviz Cloud. Currently, only C2 Pro is like from the C2 series. C2 Pro is only supporting to Crosstalk Cloud, and that is specially designed for time maintenance purpose. So even though you are using C2 Pro as an access control solution, you can use the same device for time maintenance purpose using Crosstalk Cloud application. So for more help on Crosstalk Cloud, you can visit the website. There is a help link provided. There are multiple documents available considering considering Crosstalk Cloud. So you can take a help. If any doubt, you can raise your queries to the support team, so that support team will be able to help you for the configuration of Crosstalk Cloud and other devices. Then are all the C2 series devices compatible with the mobile app Crosscheck? So apart from Crosscheck standard, Crosscheck Cloud, we do have a Crosscheck mobile app as well, which is a basic app that we have designed at initial level for basically the configuration as well as for the basic identification purpose, where some of the devices supporting to the mobile application. It works basically on the Bluetooth function. So if your device is supporting to a Bluetooth communication mode, you can configure the device on a mobile application. So from C2 series, C2KA and C2 Slim, both are supporting to the mobile application. So if you want to configure the device, you can just be in the range, like you can download Crosscheck mobile app. You can be in the Bluetooth range of the device, and you can connect the device through your mobile phone for the configuration purpose, or users can use the mobile app for getting access through the C2K or C2 Slim device for using the Bluetooth communication. So for mobile app also, we have covered some different training sessions. You have the training videos on our website under the support training page, or you can get more videos on the trainings on our YouTube channel as well. What if I forget the IP address of C2 series device? Okay, so this is the standard, or I can say major customers are reporting this problem, like I'm not able to access the device as I don't know the IP, or I forget the IP, I don't know even the PIN and other things. So in that case, you can log into mobile application. So if your device is supporting to the mobile app, you can connect the device on the mobile app using the Bluetooth communication. Then you can configure the parameter, like you can change the PIN of the device, or you can change the IP, or you can get the IP once you connect the device through mobile app, and then you can use the same IP to connect the device to the Crosscheck standard application, and then you can change the parameters, the network parameters and other things. So this is very easy to configure if you are having a device with a Bluetooth communication. If you are having a mobile app, then you can connect the device through to mobile app, and you can configure it. You can reconfigure the parameters basically. And still, if you don't remember the PIN, if you don't remember the IP, you can raise the query to support@anviz.com, and definitely we will help you out to reset the password of the device or reset the PIN of the device. How can I recover the admin password of my device? Okay, this is what the next question that I was just able to just explain over there. So for C2 Pro, if the device is supporting the keypad, like device is coming with the keypad as well as a display, a screen, then you can input 4x015 and then press OK. You will get a random number. You will get a code on the display. Just send the code to support@anviz.com, and we will send you back with the PIN using which you can log into the device menus. So this is very simple formula to recover your PIN if you are not aware about the PIN, if you are not aware about the IP, And if you're not able to connect the device as you don't know the IP, then you can just input this code, like 4 times 015 on the keypad, press OK. You will get a random number, you will get a code on the display, which you can mail to support@anviz.com, and you can ask for the PIN, which will send you through email itself. And that will help you to log into the device menu, and then you can reset, you can reconfigure the network parameters, and you can reset the password as well. For C2KA and C2 Slim, as the devices are not having a display, you have to use the different connections so that you can reset the device. So for that, you can connect the three cables, like the devices are having multiple cables, which you can short with each other. So the three cables are DF and DM and ground. So all three cables, like three cables short with each other, and then power on the device. Once you power on the device, the device will reset to the default IP. So this is again a simple trick using which you can reset the IP of the device. And if you reset the IP to the default one, that is 192.168.0.218, you can connect the device on a local cable, local network cable, and then you can configure the device using this default IP. If you are getting the ping to the default IP, you can connect the device to Crosstalk standard, and then you can reconfigure the device parameters. So this is as simple as that. So still you are not able to solve this, you can just drop an email to support@anviz.com. So these are the very important questions where where customers are asking these questions, or they're not aware about their device PIN, or they don't aware about their device IP. So you can use these things and you can get help from support team as well. Now, can the POE provide power supply to both the devices and the electric lock? Okay. Now there are multiple ratings of the POE devices, POE routers or POE switches that we are using. So for our purpose, although the POE can give supply to, like until supply till 12.95 watt, the consumption of C2 series device will not surpass 5 watt. So, the maximum current of lock and the device may reach peak value simultaneously. So that may create, cause the damage of the device. So in that case, the possibility it may cause the power deficiency and the device will reboot. So we always recommend to use external power to the lock if you are using a C2 series device for the access control purpose. So this is a recommended suggestion from Anviz team. Like if you are using the C2 series for access control purpose, use different powers. Device will support to PoE for device operations, device functionalities, but for lock, you can provide a different power that will be helpful for you guys to maintain the product solution for the longer time. How can I upgrade the firmware of any C2 series device? Now, this is a basic question where I also get number of queries like how can we upgrade the firmware of the device? So for that, you can FAQs. You can go to on a website where you can get under support tab. You will get the FAQ, and you can just go through the FAQ page. That FAQ page is like where we have provided a number of descriptions where you can follow the description and you can upgrade the device firmware. Now, basically, there are a number of types, like there are a number of types of devices. Like some devices support the Linux operating system. Some of the other things are ST platform and other things. So as per the as C2 series supporting to the Linux platform, so you can upgrade the firmware either three ways. Like one is using a USB pen drive, USB flash drive. You can connect the device to the Crosstalk standard and you can upgrade the firmware, or you can access the device on a web server or web browser, and you can upgrade the firmware. So there are three options you can use to upgrade the firmware. And still, if you want to get the latest firmware, then you can send the details of the device, like device model number, device serial number, current firmware version, so that we can help you out to provide the latest compatible firmware for the specific device. Now, there is some significant issue of C2 Slim are recently solved in the last firmware version. So you can either go through the FAQ where you can get this query, like the latest issues resolved for the C2 Slim device with the compatible firmware on that particular FAQ. Or you can drop a query to support@anviz.com and we will help you out to provide the suitable firmware which will resolve the issues that we generally found from our side. So that has been already resolved from our side. Okay, so if any queries, any questions, you can raise to me so that I can help you out. Okay, so guys, if you are having any queries, any doubts, any issues, then you can raise your queries. You can create the support ticket from our website. You can just go there, just create your own login, just sign up yourself on our website, and then you can raise your queries, creating a support ticket so that you will get the fast support from our side rather than waiting on Skype, rather than waiting on WhatsApp, rather than waiting on WeChat. I would definitely suggest to create a support ticket so that that will be that will be channelized through a proper channel, and then you will get a proper support from our side. So Carlos, you can just drop your query on a ticket, and one of our team member will get in touch with you for your support. Or you can mention your query, you can mention your issues or problems that you're facing in the same support ticket so that we can help you out there itself. So Firoz, the question that you are asking is about phase 3. So I would suggest not to discuss separate device issues in this session because this is specially designed for C2 series. So for your phase 3 firmware issue, you can just create a support ticket and the team will get back to you with the solution. We have some query FAQs related to phase 3. If you are having any issues upgrading the firmware, you can mention what issue you are facing while upgrading the firmware so that we can help you out. Any more queries? Okay, apart from that, we are having our project registration portal, and the warranty policy is also renewed from our side. So you can visit the Anviz website where you can get the latest warranty policy. And for project registration, you can drop your details on partner@anviz.com, and you can register your project so that you can get the faster support from our team. We have created an Anviz community, so you can just create your account on Anviz community so that you can get more success stories. You can get updates and releases that done by the Anviz team, and you can raise your request, any customization. If you are looking into the Anviz solution, then you can suggest the queries over there, and definitely the support will be faster in Okay, I hope you have received more knowledge on the C2 series now. If you are having any queries, you can just drop your queries at the support@anviz.com. And any questions, any feature requests and everything, then you can get in touch with the sales team as well so that they can help you out for the same. Many thanks for your time, guys, and I hope this session added some value to your knowledge and it helped you to to clear the doubts. And definitely, Anvi's team is there already to support you guys. So if any questions, you can raise us to us anytime, and we will help you out. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks a lot.